cars, 10 laps. The top 5 go to the show, top 3 to the redraw. This is Michigan Corn Growers Association Heat Race number 1 for the American Ethanol Late Model Tour. Brad Miller, Rich Deezer on the floor, green flags out, and we are racing. 3 wide, and it turns 1 and 2, and Deezer on the high side, Johnson to the inside, lifted into the left front tire. Brian Johnson, the 2J, your defending track champion, battling with 2015 American Ethanol champion, Rich Deezer. Deezer to lead lap 1. Zach Olger to third. He battles with Brad Miller for the third and final redraw spot. Here comes Eric Spangler, the 27. Spangler to the inside of Brad Miller to make their way on turns 3 and 4. Zach Olger on the high side of 0X car. Zach Olger, Eric Spangler battling for the third and final redraw spot. Brian Johnson is second as Rich Deezer continues to lead the 87. This time by 3 laps completed, 7 laps to go. Brad Miller in that fifth and final transfer spot, trying to hold on a couple of crafty veterans. Kurt Spalding and Brian Ruhlman, and here goes Olger. Here goes Spangler. Both get by Johnson. Both in the redraw now. 3 of the very best in the business. 1, 2, and 3. Rich Deezer in the 87, Zach Olger in the 0X, Eric Spangler in the 27. 1, 2, and 3s. We're halfway home. 5 in, 5 to go. Brian Johnson now just trying to hang on for a transfer spot, the 2J. He's got Brad Miller, Brian Ruhlman, Kurt Spalding, and Chad White. Casey Noonan's back there as well. And Zach Olger trying to reel in Rich Deezer. 6 laps completed, 4 laps to go. Rich Deezer continues to lead the 87. Zach Olger trying to reel him in the 0X car. Eric Spangler's right there as well, the 27, but he's comfortably in a redraw spot with 3 laps to go. Brad Miller trying to hang on for dear life. There goes Brian Ruhlman to the inside. Ruhlman in the 5th and final transfer spot. With 2 laps to go, they get by Brad Miller. Kurt Spalding and Chad White trying to follow suit, but couldn't do it. This time by, the white flag comes out, 1 lap to go, and here comes Zach Olger to 0X. Olger to the inside, but Deezer on the high side. They're side by side down the back stretch. Deezer up high, Zach Olger on the bottom, on turn number 4, checkered flag in the air, Deezer on the top shelf, Olger your winner! Eric Spangler into the redraw spot, Brian Johnson 4th, Brian Ruhlman comes home in 5th. He led the lap that counted in the 0X machine, your current points leader on Friday nights here at I-96 Speedway. The Mid-State Sales and Service Rocket Chassis Vic Hill Racing in his number 0X. 35-year-old driver from St. John's, Michigan. Nice round of applause for Michigan Corn Growers Association Heat Race number 1 winner, driver of the 0X, Zach Olger. Pace truck will pull into the infield. It's in the hands of Travis Stemler, the number 2 car, alongside Rich Bell, the 21B. A stacked heat race from top to bottom. Only the top 5 go to the show. Green flag, here we go. Travis Stemler on the inside, Rich Bell on the high side. Here comes Brandon Thurlby, the M14. Bell around the high side of Stemler. Leader of lap 1 is going to be Rich Bell, the 21B. Good battle for the third and final redraw spot. The M14 of Brandon Thurlby, the 23B of Brian Vandermeer. Here comes Donald Marculier to 6M. Marculier starting unusually far back in this heat race. Stemler and Bell, good battle for that race lead. Donald Marculier trying to get into the show on the high side of Scott Fisk. He'll take over the fifth and final transfer spot. Lap 3, Stemler and Bell continue to battle. Brandon Thurlby now in a third and final redraw spot. Ryan Vanderveen is fourth. Donald Marculier is fifth. Heavy hitters throughout this field. Scott Fisk, 2015 track champion. On the outside looking in at sixth. The number 12 car. Brad Wade is seventh. Phil Osra is eighth. Battle continues for the race lead. Travis Stemler the 2. Rich Bell, the 21B. We're halfway home. 5 in, 5 to go. Lead has changed just about every lap. Bell working the top shelf where Grandma hides the good cookies. Travis Stemler to the inside, the number 2 car. Stemler maintaining that lead, the number 2. Rich Bell hanging on. Here comes Iski Racing Cavs. Fast qualifier, Brandon Thurlby. Donald Marculier and Ryan Vanderveen, a good battle for the 4th spot. This time, 7 laps completed. 3 laps to go for Stemler. Stemler on the bottom. Bell in the middle. Thurlby up top. Thurlby trying to hold off Donald Marculier. It'll be the first time all year where Marculier will have not made the redraw. 8 laps completed, 2 laps to go. Travis Stemler continues to lead the 2 car. Rich Bell riding second. Brandon Thurlby is third. Thurlby will way high. The white flag comes out. 1 lap to go. Travis Stemler comfortably out in front. Into turn number 3. On to turn number 4. Checkered flag in the air. Travis Stemler, your winner. Rich Bell second. Brandon Thurlby at the line. Brandon Thurlby to the final redraw spot. Donald Marculier 4th. Ryan Vanderveen comes home in 5th. Wow, was that close? We'll wait on the official word for third. It looked like it was real close from up here, but his first heat race win, the 2017 racing season, 2016 Rookie of the Year. The Scott's Quick Stop, Rocket Chassis, Belkin Racing in his number 2. 26-year-old driver from Ionia, Michigan. Nice round of applause for Travis Stemler. Winner, Poet Biorefining heat race number 2. American Ethanol Mini Wedge Association heat races will follow this event. Another stacked field led by Devin Shields in the 51 car, the Britain, Michigan driver. 2-time feature winner this year at Oakshade Raceway. Current points leader down at Oakshade. Decided last night to make the trip up at I-96 here this evening. He'll start alongside Nick Kurtz in a 79 car. Into turn number 3 on turn number 4. Green flag, we're underway. And Derek Thiebaud already with problems in the 21 car. Thiebaud comes to rest at turn number 4, brings out the caution flag. Tough break for Derek Thiebaud. Thibault had a strong start to the season. This is a third race in 5 nights for the American Ethanol Late Model Tour. We started off on Wednesday night at Mount Pleasant Speedway. Then last night we were at Oakshade Raceway in Wauseon, Ohio. Tonight we're here at I-96 Speedway. On turn number 4, green flags out and back underway. Devin Shields off the early race lead, the 51. Oh, there's a cluster back there for 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. My goodness. Leader lap 1, Devin Shields. Nick Kurtz second. Rusty Schley trying to work his way through. Nick Kurtz second. Jason Plater Jr. in that 3rd and final redraw spot. Here comes Rusty Schlenk into CJ1. Schlenk to the top shelf. Trying to get by Jason Plater Jr. Trying to follow Nick Kurtz through. Logan Arntz is right there as well, the 21 car. Arntz has yet to make a show this season. Now he's fighting for 4th, top 5 transfer. 3 laps completed for Devin Shields. Devin Shields, your race leader in the 51 car. Good battle for 2nd between the CJ1, Rusty Schlenk, the 79, and Nick Kurtz. Oh, we got one on the track, and it's Jason Plater Jr. in the 4 car. He was in a transfer spot. He's going to come back, but we're going to stay green. Logan Arntz 4th. Sammy Epling now in the 5th and final transfer spot. Derek Thibault right behind him as well. The 21T car. This time, 6 laps completed. 4 laps to go. Devin Shields, your race leader. Shields finishing in 8th last night at Oakshade Raceway. Laps continue to click off. Devin Shields continues to lead the 51 car. Rusty Schlenk in 2nd. Nick Kurtz in that 3rd and final redraw spot. Logan Arntz. Sammy Epling, 4th and 5th. This time by 8 laps completed, 2 laps to go. Oh, we got trouble in turns 1 and 2. Jason Plater Jr. comes to rest in the number 4 car. Brings out the caution flag. Jason Plater Jr., that carbon green Bioenergy Platerbuilt chassis number 4, had a great start to the day, was 2nd quick in hot laps earlier this afternoon. Unfortunately for the 20-year-old from Saranac, Michigan, it's all gone downhill since then. Kurtz, the 23-year-old driver from Greenville, Michigan, had a great ending to last season, but has not transferred over this year as of yet. We'll see for Kurtz. On to number 4, green flag, we're back underway. Jason Plater Jr. going to the top shelf of the 4 car. Sammy Epling to the high side of Logan Arntz. That's for 4th. He'll go after Kurtz for 3rd. Rusty Schlenk to the high side, the CJ1 car. Rusty Schlenk up at the top shelf on Devin Shields. This time by, the white flag will be displayed. 1 lap to go for Rusty Schlenk. Logan Arntz now in the 3rd and final redraw spot. Sammy Epling fell back in a hurry. Derek Thibault, Nick Kurtz is up there. Final lap on turn number 4. Hang on to your hats. Rusty Schlenk. Devin Shields 2nd. Logan Arntz 3rd. Nick Kurtz 4th. And Derek Thibault comes home in 5th. He is your current Dirt Car UMP Late Model National Points leader. Picking up the win last night at Fremont Speedway. He'll bring home his first heat race win, the American Ethanol Late Model Tour 2017. The Velocina USA, CJ Raymond by Rusty Schlenk Racing, Kircher Engines, number CJ1, 30-year-old driver from McClure, Ohio, originally from Jackson, Michigan. Nice round of applause for Iraqa's Biorefining Heat Race number 3 winner, driving the CJ1, the Jackson Assassin, Rusty Schlenk. Look him over, pick out your favorite. Cheer him on in the top 5. Only the top 5 are locked in tonight's YellowHose.com 40-lap main event. Brad Miller, Brad Wade on the turns 3 and 4. Chaser, Frankie Boxdance, the green flag in hand. We are racing. Oh my! Matt Shipley spins. Jason Plater Jr. makes hard contact in the 4 car. Jesse Plater, his brother, also involved. On to turn number 4, green flag. We're back underway. Sammy Epling working his way inside. Gets by Brad Wade. He'll look to challenge Brad Miller for the race lead. Look him over. Pick out your favorite. Top 5 to the show. Brad Miller to lead lap 1. Chad White's working his way in the field, the number 20 car. And Sammy Epling up top. Chad White on the inside. Give White the 3rd spot. Here comes the dirty white boy. Chad White at 20. Slamming Sammy Epling right on the top shelf. Keeps the foot on the gas. The 28 car. Sammy Epling finding something up top. The 28 car. Moves up the 3rd. Chad White is 2nd. Epling going to the top shelf. Epling making it work on the high side. The 28. Epling making his first appearance last night at O'Shane Raceway. Did not make the show. Looking to redeem himself here tonight. Oh, we got trouble at turn number 4. Brad Harden goes around, brings out the caution flag. Ovid, Michigan's Brad Harden turns it around at turn number 4. Brett Miller, race leader. Sammy Epling, Chad White, Brad Wade, Scott Fisk, your top 5. On turn number 4, green flags now, we're back underway. Jason Plater Jr. finding something on the top shelf. And Plater went a little bit too high, the number 4 car. All those cars passing them right back in the number 4. 4 laps completed this time. Chad White, Sammy Epling battle for the 2nd spot. Epling going back to the top shelf. Epling up high. Back to the top shelf where Grandpa keeps the good bourbon. Here goes Epling around the outside. He'll take the lead. Sammy Epling, your race leader. But Brett Miller's right there. Trying to hold off Epling, but Epling working that top side. Epling definitely found something up high. He'll retake the lead once again. Chad White to the inside of Brett Miller. That's for the 2nd spot. Brad White is 3rd. Kurt Spalding 4th. Oh, we got trouble. Jason Plater Jr. over on Portland Road. Behind turn number 4. Brings out the caution flag. Jason Plater Jr. Pace truck pulls off. On to number 4. Green flags out. We're back underway. And Epling jumps out again. Jesse Plater with problems. Almost got into the pace truck. That could have been much worse than it was. But up front, Sammy Epling, your race leader. Casey Noonan to the high side. Here comes Noonan. Noonan's been quiet all night long. Brad White way to the top shelf. Working on Chad White. Scott Fisk is there. So is Casey Noonan. Noonan, the 2-time track champion at O'Shane Raceway, has been quiet all night. Noonan the inside of Fisk. In the 6th spot now. Sammy Epling continues to show the way. Brad Wayne decided to follow Sammy Epling liner on the top side. 9 laps completed, 6 laps to go. Ronnie Schroyer goes Baja off the top. He'll keep moving forward, will stay green. Good battle for 4 between the 20 and Chad White, 23 and Brad Wade. Casey Noonan, Scott Fisk right there. 5 laps to go. 5 laps to go for Sammy Epling. Casey Noonan and Chad White battle for that 5th and final transfer spot. Scott Fisk is right there as well at number 12. Up front it's all Sammy Epling, the 28. Brad Wade way high, the 23 in the Epling group. Noonan to the inside of White. Nothing doing, White shuts the door. Laps continue to wind down. Sammy Epling now to the bottom of the racetrack. Conserving everything. That 28 getting ready for that feature tonight. Brett Miller in second. Kurt Spalding third. Brad Wade fourth. The balance for the 5th and final transfer spot. The 20 of Chad White. The 1 and of Casey Noonan. Epling now tiptoeing through the corners. 13 in, 2 to go. Epling just tiptoeing his way to the bottom of the racetrack. This time by, he'll see the white flag from Chief Starter Frankie Boxstance. 1 lap to go for Sammy Epling. Brad Wade goes off the back of the 23. That'll put Casey Noonan in the field. Brown, tough break for Brad Wade. But into turn number 3, on a turn number 4, checkered flag in the air. Sammy Epling's going to the show. Brett Miller second. Kurt Spalding third. Chad White fourth. Casey Noonan will make the show as well. Who go to victory lane? Winner of the Hoosier Racing Tires Last Chance race. Veteran campaigner, the Humvees Marathon, Longhorn Chassis, Vic Hill Racing in his number 28. 47-year-old driver from Bancroft, Michigan. Nice round of applause for Sammy Epling.